It's Sunday afternoon. Look at that. The snow is going away. It's just about gone, really. And it's wet. It's in the 40s today. Really sunny. I'm glad it's going. It was beautiful yesterday. It really was. Really enjoyed the snow day, and I'm glad that it's sunny today and it didn't get worse. It was just perfect, really, I gotta admit. Yay. I was just letting Rosie and Lily out again. It's kind of a treat that we have a little bit of Christmas snow. I don't know if we'll get any more, but that was really nice. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I sure did. I think I'm gonna cook some meatballs and spaghetti. That's what I feel like anyway, and I might share it. Let's see what happens. I just did the dishes, and we'll see. Good evening, YouTubers. Good evening, my friends and family. RV Debs here, and I'm gonna cook today. I thought I would do something because I hadn't cooked for you guys in ages, and I felt like cooking. Okay, this is gonna be very easy. And I'm going to use, I had bought some frozen Italian meatballs. So I have that, and I thought, well, I'll use that. I have a jar of Prego. I have 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I have an onion. I've got some yummy garlic, herb, and black pepper. I got some red crushed pepper, a little extra basil, and some garlic powder. I don't have fresh, or I would use it. I'm just going to use what I have on hand. I have like a half a pack of brown rice pasta, spaghetti style, and it's a little healthier than the regular, but, you know, if I had the other, I'd use that too. This one's gluten-free and wheat-free. I don't know what's going to be like, but I'm sure it'll be good. Okay, now let me get my big pot, because this is going to be a one-pot dinner. When you live in an RV and you have a small space... What's the matter, Lily? She's talking. You can get up there. Ah, spoiled girls. Anyway, one-pot dinner, so you don't have to dirty lots of pots and pans. Who wants to do loads of pots and pans, especially in a travel trailer? Okay, I'll be back when I start the next process. I dumped the package of frozen meatballs. They're frozen. And in this little microwavable dish, and I'm going to put them in there for like 4 minutes, and then they'll be partially done, and I'll add them to my one pot. So actually it's 2 pots because I'm using this. I could have probably just done it right in the pot, but this is what I'm going to do. So I'll be starting now. Check it out. Some olive oil, some really good organic extra virgin olive oil in my big pot. And I cut up a nice sweet onion. I always use sweet onions. So I'm going to heat that up and start the onions cooking. I got the onions cooking. Gonna throw in some seasonings and I'll be back. Okay, I added my herbs, my garlic, my crushed red pepper, and I'm just gonna let the onions cook a little bit till they're like kind of glassy looking. I added now the meatballs that were pretty much cooked, but they're going to cook in with the onions now. And I'm going to add my cans of tomatoes and my Prego. Let that kind of simmer for a while. Add some salt, taste it. If it's sour a little bit, then add a little teaspoon of sugar. And then I'll add in the macaroni. And if I need a little more liquid, I'll add a little hot water. I don't have chicken broth, but if I did, I would use that. So I'm just using with what I have. I added the 2 cans of tomatoes. Let it cook for a few. I'm going to put a little salt and pepper in here because I haven't used that yet. And I'm going to add in my Prego fresh mushroom spaghetti sauce. You can use anything you want. That's just what I have on hand. Okay. And we'll go from there. So now I put a little salt in there. Now this is where you would normally, heat up water separately. But what I'm going to do is I filled up the Prego jar. It's up to about right there, like a half, with water. Shake it up. And then add that in. 1 second. Okay, I added the water in because I need enough liquid to cook my spaghetti. So I'm going to let that cook for a few. Taste it. It's good. It doesn't even need sugar. That's what I like about Prego. Because Prego puts a little sweetener in for me. I've got Parmesan cheese I'm going to add right now. If I had wine, which I finished it, I don't have any more, or I put some wine in it. And that's what I would do. And then I'm going to let it cook. I'll throw in the spaghetti. And just keep stirring it here and there until it's done. I broke the brown rice spaghetti in half so that it would be fitting in the pan and be easier to eat later. I do that, but you don't have to. Now you want to just mix it up. If you want to add a little water if you think you need it, but I don't think so. It's going to get nice and thick. I've got some Parmesan cheese in there. Actually, it's Romano and Parmesan mixed. And I even have some mozzarella, which maybe later I might add into my spaghetti. We'll see. Like, I don't really ever plan exactly what I'm going to do. But it tastes good. I am waiting now. I put the timer on my phone for 8 minutes. And I want to make the spaghetti be al dente. Not mushy, I hope. And it's bubbling over there. I'll lower the stove to kind of a little bit higher than simmer. And it should be good. So let's see what we do today. I'm so glad that you're, joining me in this cooking video. I have been asked to do cooking videos for a long time from a lot of different people. So I thought I would do it today. I don't have makeup on. My hair needs to be washed. I'm not really looking my best, but you guys are my friends and it doesn't matter. I have another video on my playlist for cooking videos when I did this one pot spaghetti with chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and it turned out really good. And that I used chicken broth, and I had some wine. And each time it's a little different. It just depends what you have on hand. So, yeah. That's it. It's almost done, and I will show you the finished product and maybe taste it too in front of you. This is almost done. Another couple minutes, but you can see that the spaghetti is just full of juice, and I could have even put a whole pound of spaghetti in. And yeah, so I just took a little piece out. It's not ready. Give it another few minutes. Lots of meatballs in there. And you could add anything. You could put mushrooms. You could do it any way you like. It's just one pot dinner, and that is the best way to go when you're in a RV like I live. Even if you're not. So I saved myself the strainer and a big pot to boil the noodles in. And that's a good thing. That's the cheese I had bought. I didn't know I was going to make it, but it's got 5 cheeses. So it's finely shredded mozzarella, Parmesan, and Romano. And nothing wrong with that. This baby is bubbling. But you can see how you can just throw your spaghetti in there and it works fine. Just have a nice juicy spaghetti so that the sauce so that you can have the rice. Well, these are brown rice spaghetti, but you can use any kind. Looking good. And there may be another minute of cooking because I did taste it, and you can see that. Hold on a sec. You can see how much thicker the sauce is. Oh yeah. Looks good. Okay, I'm going to plate it. I'm going to put a little bit of the Italian 5 cheese on there, and it'll be time for dinner. I got loads left. Loads left. Turned it off, and I've got this cheese melting on top, just for some added yumminess. And I'm going to take this to my table and give it a taste. And the cheese I added melted. It's going to be hot, so got to give it a minute. Nobody wants a burned tongue or mouth. Mmm. Yummy. I mean, really, I can't tell you how good this tastes because it's just so good. Meatballs, spaghetti, all in one pot. I hope you try it. It's delicious. You can do it in any way you want. You could actually do it with cream soups. You could do it with, cream of chicken or cream of onion and add some chicken broth and put any kind of noodle in and put some cheese in there, whatever you want to do, but you can do it all in one pot. Just make sure you have enough liquid. I'm going to eat my dinner. So thanks for watching. I hope you try it. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Always interested in reading the comments.